Hi class, this is lesson 7. It is mainly about finding the unknown angle measures given specific information. So in front of us here, take a look at here. How many lines are there? There are 3 lines. And what did we learn today and yesterday in class? We're trying to look for F, U, and N. So for instance, I'll go and use 3 different colors. Let's do this one here. Where do we see F? Here's an F right here. Okay. Let's see, where do we see N? So you guys use different colors. Use right here, for instance. And then N would look something like this. Now use a different color. N can be, I don't know, some of you guys might disagree, but here can be like an N, for instance. Okay. So when we see this here, when we look at this, the yellow, which means it's F, these two are equal. Okay. So let's take a look. F stands for their corresponding angles, and they are equal to each other. There we are. We discussed that already, and this is on page 38 or 39, I believe, in your pink books. Okay, U, this is acute, and this is obtuse, therefore they're different. That means for that U, same side interior angles, the angles add up to what class? Very good, 180. Alternate interior angles for the N. We have the N, which is the purple one. That means that this angle here, these two are equal right here, these two, and these two are equal. So depending on how many N's you draw. So this side is the N and this side over here. And they're going to be equal as well. All of this can only be true if which 2 lines are parallel? This top line and this bottom line must be parallel. And then you can go ahead and make these assumptions correct, or a true statement. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. That was basically lesson 7. So number 11, this is taken from your geometry worksheet that I gave you guys. So let's take a look at F. I'm sorry, number 11. Number 11, do you see fun? Is it F, U, or N? Check it out. Okay, so if you guys can pause this video, try 11, 14, and 19. So these are problems I'm going to help you guys out with. So try it first and then come back in a few minutes. Okay, so if you guys came back, here it is, that's F. That means these 2 angles are equal to each other. So let's go ahead and complete this here. So we have 25x equals to, because corresponding F equals to 24x plus 4. When you complete your math, you subtract 24x, subtract 24x both sides, so you'll get 1x equals to 4, and that's your answer. Make sure you plug it back in here to find the angle measure and plug it back in. And how do we do that? You get 25 times 4, that means it's going to be 100 degrees right there, so 100 degrees. On this side right here, it's going to be 24 times 4, and then you add 4. So that's going to be 619 plus 4. That gives you 100 once again, because they both have to be equal. Okay? And once again, key thing, they both are parallel. Okay? Let's move on to number 14. All right, here it goes. So here's 14. Again, if you look on your paper, yes, these 2 lines are parallel, so we can go ahead and make our decision on which angles are congruent. All right, F, U, N. Which one is it, you guys? Let's take a look. Decide. Okay, if you have a U, that is correct. So here we are. Here's a U shape. You guys can see that just right there. Okay. All right, so we can go ahead and complete the math. Notice here, class, that this is, what type of angle? Is it obtuse or acute? It's acute. This here is obtuse. So because of that, they both obviously are not the same. They both will add up to what, you guys? Very nice. 180. Okay, equals to 180. Here we are. So we're going to combine like terms. That will come up to 29x. These 2 here will be plus 6. Then we have 180. Make sure we subtract 6 to both sides. So we'll get 29x equals to 174. Okay. For your last step, class, is to go and divide 29 to both sides. Divide 29. And let's see how many times we need. I'm going to say, let's try 6. 4, 5, 12, 12 plus that, 17. Perfect. So it goes, 29 goes into 174 perfectly 6 times. And that's our final answer. Once again, go back in, plug it in to find the exact values of each angle measure. Okay? And make sure you guys are taking notes. Remember, W is watch and take notes. And at any time you don't understand, please make sure you ask that question when you respond to my videos. Okay, number 19. You guys, this is even easier. So I gave you an example F so far, and U. So now I'm going to give you an example of N. All right, we're here. Let's get fun with the, oh, so crazy. Let's do these. All right, let's check it out. You guys see this? There it is. Okay, so we have these two angles. Are they equal? They're both obtuse. Okay, they are what type of angles? N stands for what? Alternate interior angles. So they're equal to each other. If this is 121, this is 121, literally, that's it, done. Reason and answer. Very good. Okay, so today's assignment that we did not finish this here. So I went over number 1. Okay, so period 5, Lizette, if you want to look at number 1, there you are. And here is number 2. And then here's number 3, if you want to take a look at that to make sure you understand. Number 4, we talked about this, that's the auxiliary line, okay? It's a little math, I did a little math. Sorry, you guys, it's not auxiliary line. I called it the helping line in period 5. I called it the helping line, which is, in Spanish, help means auxilio. Sorry, Sergio, if I can't say that properly. Auxilio, okay? Alrighty, you guys stop making fun of me. Okay, so number 5. How do we complete this? Look at this. We have 2 pair lines. Exactly, that's what we want. But we need to make the auxilio the helping line. That's very important. So here we are. Let's go and use this pink one. Why not? And it has to be parallel. And if it's not parallel, that's not correct. So that's parallel, but I have to shift it still. So here's shifting it. All right, that's good enough. Okay. So what do we have? All 3 lines are parallel. Okay. And it's important that our goal is to what? Find the measure of H. So there's 3 parallel lines. You get to pause the video and see what you can do without my help first. Check it out first. Come back in a few minutes. Okay, so now that you're back, this is my hint for you. Make sure you cover one side. So basically you have only 2 parallel lines from here, right here, you guys, and we're here. Work with that. Okay, our goal is to find this one first. And then when we're done, shift this down and then find this one afterwards. So when you're done finding each of them, you can remove this and add both of those angles and figure it out. Okay? All right, here it goes. So how do we figure this out? What's the relationship between this angle and this angle? Is it F, U, or N? What do you guys think? If you chose U, once again, you are correct. So I'm going to highlight this right there. There you are. Okay? And that is your same side interior angle. That means they both add up to what, you guys? They both add up to 180. So 180, take away 96. Make sure you write your equation, please. And when you do the math, you should get 82. Is that correct? Let's double check. Yes, that's correct. All right, here is 82 right there, okay? All right, we found that. Let's move this down. There we are, okay? Now what do you see? Okay, once again, you're going to see that what's the relationship between this here and this here as well? If you guys can spot it, you will be correct if you stated that it's another U shape right here, okay? All right, so right there, go ahead and do 180. Subtract 162, and it's going to be super cute, so it's really small. So here's 7, 1, 8, 18 degrees. So that point right there is going to be 18 degrees. All right, let's remove this and see what we have, okay? So we have 18 plus 82, and that will give us, oops, sorry guys, 82. That will give us 100 degrees, and that's the final answer. Okay, so you guys try your best, please, to complete this, and if it helps, please make sure that you extend the line right there, extend the line, and then the epithelial line, the helping line, make sure you create that and help yourself out. Okay, for number 7, same idea. Make sure you draw and extend. Oh, that's not correct. So make sure you extend all the way. Let me move that up for you guys. Okay, and if it helps, extend the other way as well. This one right here too. And do we need a helping line? If we do create it, I don't think you guys need it. I think we're okay right now. Extend this one too, if that helps. Okay. And then here, if it really helps, keep on going, guys. Extend whatever you guys need to help yourself out. Okay, and make sure the lines are parallel, and in this case they are parallel. Okay, so I gotta change that right there. Alright, so hopefully this is helpful, you guys. Good luck, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Make sure you complete both assignments. Thank you very much.